Hey, do you know where pencils are made? Pennsylvania. Bong, I'm in there, nigga. Just like that. I do.
Motherfucker, I wake up,
Baby.
Yeah.
I roll over. My newborn is in our room. You know
In
what I'm
your
saying?
face.
My wife is there pumping.
Yeah.
I can't escape nothing. She's like, so Amanda's her mom. Yes. And I came from your tummy. Yes. So you're my mom. Yes. He said, so why is she here?
Why are you here?
That's exactly what I
She
said,
was there.
Katie. The whole
She
why
was
is
there the
here?
moment he was born, and he's like, why is she here?
I'm feeling some type of way though, cause like I'm out the game too. But like this would have came in so clutch when I was cheating.
The devil did not make this man sleep with another woman. This man, the devil did not make him
I can't
not
remember
pay his
exactly.
boys. Once the curtain is drawn back, it's hard to close that motherfucker. This stuff sticks to you like nothing else, bro.
So y'all know in the Bible they be like, God said it won't be water but fire next time. Hollywood is gonna go up in flames. This is the end.
I'm telling you, you can't hide from these kids, bro. They too good. They too good.
When you have a partner that has like a super duper interest, man, like you know they talk about this shit like they talk about the Lord or something.
We take our trauma, and I get it because I done been through the ringer in relationships. So like sometimes I see happy shit and I'm like, fuck y'all niggas. Like that shit's not like that.
Like,
All right, we're good.
all right, so I'm gonna walk up to her while she like going through the clothes,
Yeah.
shopping, and I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna be random, right? I'm just gonna be like, to break the ice, I'm gonna be like, hey, do you know where pencils are made? And she's gonna be like, no. And I'm gonna say, Pennsylvania. Bong, I'm in there, nigga. Just like that.
Welcome to episode 272 of the StepBrothers podcast with that weak ass
How old
joke.
is she?
Old enough
47, I guess. What the fuck?
old enough to party. That
you
wasn't
think
a
that's
good
gonna
joke.
land?
It's a great dad joke. I mean, I
It's gonna
appreciate it, I guess. You know,
It's gonna land. It's gonna land. Dami,
you know what? I bet it will land because it's so fucking lame.
Exactly.
So usually lame jokes
I
really
would
work.
get
I would
immediately
Exactly.
get
God
the ick.
damn. So-
Dom, and if a girl slid up on you like that, bro, you gonna be like,
Yeah, but that's because I'm a whore.
I kind of. All right, well, shit. Let's hope the whole world is then. Shit, fuck it. What episode is this, Dalton?
272.
272.
Yeah.
Uh,
Back like we never left.
no, we
When
left,
we left,
nigga.
we was gone.
It's kind of hard to get reacclimated in this bitch.
Nigga, you just shot it
Like I
last
don't
week.
even know what to do with
For
my hands.
you? For you?
No, I'm not trying to make this a personal thing. Okay, I understand.
Well, I got a newborn. Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all just popped out another chitlin over there. You know, I know.
We got another
Y'all-
black dog
yeah.
walking around.
Yeah, man. But for a nigga like me though, who like ain't got nothing to do, but do nothing, it's weird doing something again. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
You
all
never
right.
stopped. You feel me? But
I don't ever stop. I don't have a choice.
It don't
Right.
stop.
I don't
I
have
was
a
gonna say,
choice.
I don't have a job, Chris. I don't have anything else to do, nigga. This is all I do.
Motherfucker, I wake up,
Yeah.
I roll over.
So
My newborn
gross.
is in our room. You know
In
what
your
I'm saying?
face.
My wife is there pumping.
Yeah.
I can't escape nothing.
Nothing.
I'm
It's
so ready
okay.
to meet
This
him,
is
though.
this is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, he's definitely more aware now, so he would be perfectly fine with the visit.
I
now.
thought about it on the way home today. When Raider gets older and like starts realizing shit, because he calls me Uncle Chris or whatever, he's
Yeah.
probably gonna be like, "Oh, you're my mom's like brother or some shit." You feel me? I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
Tell
no,
him, yeah.
no.
No, no,
I'm
no.
Your dad's
I'm
my
actually
brother.
dad's brother.
Then he, But he gonna be like, yo, what the fuck going on around there? How did that happen? Nigga? Like shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. We just gonna play.
He's
with
definitely gonna.
So
ask
my
that.
wife is watching right now.
Yeah, it's like, Dad, how is Uncle Kris? My uncle. Dog gonna be like, well, son, let me sit you down. Your grandfather.
No, yeah. I'm gonna lie to him.
Absolutely.
Just play with him. Change the story every time he asks.
Oh man.
He gotta know.
Kids probably will. Kids usually just be like, okay.
Mhm.
They don't really ask too many questions.
I mean,
about
like
that
they
shit.
do. Kids will question shit. Like I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
what he said, but Zidane asked Katie some wild ass shit today.
Oh, she literally just told us that. That's just
I
funny
was
as fuck.
dying laughing.
She said he said, so Mel came from Amanda's tummy. She's like, yes. And then so she's like, so Amanda's her mom, yes. And I came from your tummy, yes. So you're my mom, yes. He said, so why is she here? So I was like she hasn't been there
His
the whole
entire
time.
life.
Like
Hey, please drop a ball for today, please, bro. Please. I love that nigga, bro. I love him. I love him, dog.
That boy got
Because he
issues.
really be trying to get to the math for real. Like, something's not adding up. I think that's all he does.
yeah.
It's just numbers is flying in his head all day.
I feel like this is his little angel on his shoulders like,
And I know
Nah,
the thing
that-
is that was the build up to the question. That was the original question he wanted to ask. But he
Why
walked
she here?
Katie through that. And I know it blew her when he was like, so
Mm.
you're my mom? She's like, yes, Diddy. Just for him to hit her with, so why she here?
That's crazy.
How why is you here?
That's exactly what I
She
said,
was there.
Katie. The whole
She
why
was
is
there the moment he was born, and he's like,
Why
"Why
she
is she here still?"
like, go home, Roger.
Oh my god.
Did she get on his nerves today or something? Or
No,
was
I
I
it just
genuinely
like,
think he just wanted to know.
Yeah, he probably just was like thinking about it, and he was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna ask this question."
that's fire.
So
What a great way to start a podcast.
what a day, you know.
Shout out to Zidane, man. That's crazy.
Shelby's watching right now, by the way.
What's up, Shelby? I ain't miss you.
She's in the chat if you want to say something.
Hey, chat.
Uh,
This is just Shelby. Hey, chat. What's up?
Hi, Miss y'all.
Are you in the right one, Chris?
It's
Yeah,
the
I
live
see it.
stream chat. Yeah.
I see it. What chat you thought I was in? Our text message?
I don't
where
know,
the
bro.
fuck I thought she was
You
at.
be lost.
You be
You be
lost.
lost. You fell out
y'all-
the chair. You fell in your chair. So
You
I don't
in
know
the
what
chair
you
I'm
be.
fell
not
on
the
the
first
ground.
nigga to do it. I'm not the first nigga to do it. I'm not gonna be the last.
You're the first
Anyways-
stepbrother to do it.
While we're talking about chats and shit, did y'all update y'all's
Nah.
phones?
Yeah, I got dark mode right now. Let me show
How
you.
do y'all feel about it? This shit is confusing. I ain't gonna lie
This
to
shit
you.
tight as fuck. What you
Oh, I
mean?
ain't finna update it. Like, what's
What?
going on?
It's
What is
like you can. It's,
You can change the color of the icons and everything now.
I didn't know that. I thought it
Yeah.
was translucent for
I'm
a
not.
minute.
I don't adjust
Yeah,
too
you
well
can.
with
You
change.
if you wanted to, you could make them like that way. And now
Oh.
you can move the apps anywhere on the screen. So if you want to make them in a circle, you can make them a circle.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah,
Um,
I'm still stuck on trying to get past the little this screen because there's
Yeah,
so
you can
much
you can
shit up here.
customize your control panel. Yeah,
I thought you could
Like,
already
bro,
do
that
that.
shit
Yeah.
crazy. Nah, but
No,
it's
it's
like
you can. There's like you can add like any widget now. Like it's like a million things.
and then it says you can fucking
You can lock apps.
yeah,
now.
Face ID your text
Yeah.
messages.
Yeah. So you can.
I'm not in the game like that anymore.
Yeah, that's like extra cheater 101 right there.
Had this shit would have been out when me and Dalton had the apartment,
Man.
I don't know. I might niggas might have ended up on first 48.
I'm feeling some
Dalton.
type of way though, cause like I'm out the game too. But like this would have
Yeah.
came in so clutch when I was cheating.
Bro, what?
Wow. Sure. Yeah, I definitely would have. I'm sure.
What other reason would Apple add this to their repertoire?
Because they know their
They know their
clientele.
They
They
hitting the
know.
right target
They
audience.
know
they
they
see
clientele.
everything. They read all.
They got
messages.
the feature request. Yo, man, it's getting real hard to cheat out here. Tim Cook was like, "I got you.
We
I'm
was
gonna let
having
you
to
cook."
download other
You said
apps.
the
to hide
future
apps.
request,
The feature request. Yeah, they were
feature
getting
or future.
feature requests.
Oh, because I
Uh,
feel like Future would have requested that too.
Oh, for sure. He was probably the first one.
Yeah,
I feel like
Hey,
I
Apple.
feel like Future cheat out in
Hey,
the open.
Apple.
I think
Yeah,
he
he
don't
don't
even have
give
a
a
lock
fuck.
code on his phone. Go through it if you want.
yeah. You go.
I actually want you
No,
to
you just
see.
open his phone. You open his phone, you just hear,
Yeah.
you know.
Hey, speaking of which, he's dropping his
the mixtape
his-
Pluto.
yeah,
I
he's
know,
dropping that shit
with the
tonight.
Dungeon Family House on it. Love the cover.
I didn't heard just about every snippet on Twitter, bro. I am excited. Bro.
You ready? Your body
I'm
ready?
ready.
Yeah.
And I'm off tomorrow. Do you know how much diabolical
That's
shit?
Chris's Beyonce, Diamond.
I know,
Come
I
on.
love
I'm gonna be
shit.
texting all. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, it was good. What's good? Yada 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 yada. Huh. You feel me? I'm shooting up a lot. I'm throwing up a lot of shots tomorrow. I'm gonna say that off the straight to Future.
Before we go too far, speaking of Apple, just shout out to Shelby. She got the 16 coming in. You know what I'm saying? So she ahead of the curve. Definitely
actually need
needed
to
it.
pre-order
Camera
that
been
shit,
broke. She got the purple joint. That hoe looked tight.
What's the sales pitch for the 16? I didn't see that. Like, what is this one supposed to do better than?
Yeah, it's gonna be the first phone with that Apple Intelligence shit. So like they are AI. The colors, obviously they improve the camera every time. And it just obviously faster, that type of shit. I mean, she still has a lightning cable, so like having USB-C is gonna be dope.
Oh yeah. So really nothing. Okay, got it.
Yeah, nothing like on like a level where you're like, oh, this is like
Yeah, I
a
have to
super
have this
upgrade.
phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like so, because I mean, the phone's not gonna change much, but it's all about like what's inside the phone.
Yeah, the technology.
So stuff that if you're not like doing like super crazy shit with your phone, stuff that you probably wouldn't notice, other than the Apple Intelligence, that's gonna be the main thing because that's kind of made for the 16 up.
And what is the Apple Intelligence?
That's their version of AI. So like, it's gonna do like AI features, but like more specific to the Apple ecosystem than like other shit. So, I'm gonna definitely ask her how that goes when they drop it for the 16.
You're not getting it?
No, I have a 15. I always wait at one generation, so I'm gonna get the next one.
Damn, I want the Pro Max.
Yeah.
I wish they would put the Pro Max in different colors.
Oh, there we go. They also added, so they got the Pro Max and normal, and then also that 16 has a bigger size now. Instead of having to go up to a Pro, you can get, I think it's the 16 Plus or whatever. So if you want the bigger real estate, you don't have to go up to a Pro.
Are we talking screen size now?
Yeah, screen size.
Because the phone is a screen.
Yeah.
The phone is a screen.
Yeah, but
is it not?
Yeah,
I'm following.
She can help. But yeah, you want to go straight to music now since you're talking about Future, or what we want to do? This week was kind of light, but
no, it wasn't light.
I was like light, but who?
In what way?
Not light. It was not a light week. I will say
I'm talking about for music.
Oh, for music. Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Kendrick dropped the which we already kind of talked about, but Domino wasn't here.
The Black Forces or
What
were people calling it like unofficially? Like
Watch the Party Die.
Okay, there we go.
Before though, I just want to throw out here, I went back and started watching How to Make It in America.
Oh, with Kid Cudi?
10 out of 10 show. We need more shows like that instead of all these shows about teachers and shit. We need.
Wow, what a shot to Abbott Elementary. Just say it with your chest, bro.
That show is another show on FX that they just dropped, and the teachers. There's a lot of shit going on with that too. And we can't forget about Glee, nigga. That was school about teachers. Magic School Bus.
Glee is a long time ago. What
I'm just
are you
saying.
talking about?
I said all these shows about teachers. I said
Magic
all
School
these
Bus.
shows.
Did you even watch? Did you even watch the Emmys, Mudgy?
The Emmys?
Yeah, because
I'm sure they cleaned up.
No, they didn't. Shogun fucking smoked everybody's boots.
Shout out to Shogun.
That shit got 18 Emmys, bruh.
But is it like a student and master type situation? Because if so, then I got to put it on the fuck you list too.
No, it's completely different than any of that shit.
No sensei, no nothing type shit.
No, it's a book, but basically it's a back in like this is even before the 1600s. It's like a 1500s. So like it was a European sail ship finally makes it to Japan because their borders were closed to trade back in the day. Right, so an Englishman makes it to there. He gets captured. They let him. He gets out because he's like trying to bargain with them or whatever, and then he ends up in the hands of this. They called them warlords, but he owned a territory, and so it's about him and this Englishman and they're both kind of like trying to play a power game. And the warlord's like, I don't want to, rule the country or whatever. I just want to do this, this, and that. But he's playing like fucking 10 level chess the whole time, trying to like, he's like manipulating shit behind the scenes. Motherfucker's a savage, like the people he sacrifices and shit. And then the Englishman's like, yo, it's crazy out here, bro. He's like, and so he's just trying to get back home, and then, so it's fucking good. Like, it's fucking good.
You watched it? The whole
How many seasons?
Hell yeah.
It's only going to be one season, right?
Nah, so they said they might come back with the second one. It has a pretty definitive ending, but there's definitely more they could do for sure, because it doesn't like put anything in a bow or anything. It's kind of like a what happens next type of. It's like, kind of like an open-ended book, because I know the book ends that way. Like the book doesn't have a sequel, so like whatever will be next will be original for them.
So I haven't seen the show. I've heard nothing but good things about it. But what you just said kind of puts some fear into my chest. Anytime a show is based off of a book and the author is still writing the book.
Oh, yeah.
Like as the show is happening.
He's not writing the book. The book's old as shit.
I get you. But they would have to. So how would they come up with the second season if the book is like.
No, that's what I said. It would be a whole original idea.
It would be original.
I missed that part. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I missed that.
So the book, the dude never finished. The dude didn't write another story. He wrote like a lot of historical fiction books. Like that was one of them. And then they're all technically in the same world because it's it's just historical events. But the next one was like in Europe, but it wasn't the same. It was like in the 1800s Europe. But the
events from that book led to.
No, it's just like historical. But like
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So he didn't write a sequel to it. Like, so whatever they do now is kind of like their own, like I said, their original idea. Because it was very popular. Like obviously 18 Emmys, bro. Like that's crazy.
It wasn't linear. I got you.
And this was almost a complete like Japanese cast. Like they
I saw the main chick was getting a lot of praise or whatever. Like that.
Yeah. So she's been turning up a lot lately. She was in that Godzilla show on Apple TV. She was in that. She's been in a couple of movies now. Like and she's a Japanese American. And then of course the main guy in it has been in a lot of American movies. He's like one of the most successful Japanese to Hollywood actors. Him and Ken Watanabe, but they're like most people don't know his name, but like they
know him.
I know this motherfucker. Like he was in Avengers Endgame. He was just in that motherfucker. Like
he fought Ronin, right?
Yeah, and he was like, "You crazy motherfucker!" Like that.
Yeah.
And then he was Scorpion in the remake for Mortal Kombat. So like he been in some shit. But definitely check it out. I definitely recommend it. I know Lucky didn't like it for whatever reason, but
I might not like it.
Yeah, because someone said like, because I remember when it first came out, he was like, "This show ass" or something like that.
You liked Deadpool, right?
Yeah, I like Deadpool.
He didn't like Deadpool, so don't.
It's just that I trust
on
Lucky in his taste.
Yeah. So he didn't like the show. I loved it though. Like it was super quality, man.
Hey, while we're on shows and shit, we'll talk about another show that's coming up. BET Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah.
Hey, now BET being super fucking messy, bruh. I don't know if you saw that post. I don't know if you saw who they had for like lyricists of the year. But it was Wayne, Drake, Nicki, and Kendrick. Messy as fuck. So Domino, I know you haven't been on Twitter, so I don't know if you saw when Nicki and Birdman went on their rant after Kendrick was announced to do the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then like a day later or maybe a week later, that's when Kendrick dropped the Watch the Party, and people felt like it was kind of like a response. But really, Kendrick wasn't like the main target in their frustration. It was really with Hove. Okay. And then we got like 2 weeks of Jay-Z's the one who picks people. Rock Nation picks people. The city picks people. The NFL.
But no, it's really Jay-Z.
Yeah, I guess it's Jay-Z that really picked. Honestly, who gives a fuck? Kendrick missed his moment of like the announcement. I feel like a wave of hate just came before we could really like celebrate Kendrick getting this opportunity, because he's the first solo hip hop artist to do it. So which is a big deal. So and being the first solo hip hop artist to do it, if it was going to be Wayne, it should have been like Carter 3 Wayne. I think that time has passed. Not saying he don't deserve.
No. We said it though.
Yeah.
They've had the Super Bowl in New Orleans 10 times.
Yeah.
Why is everybody worried about this one?
Yeah. And so on top of that, Wayne came out with his apology, or not apology, his
reaction.
His reaction to
he
not
was so
getting
sad, right?
He was broken.
I'm a broken man. It broke me.
But he also agreed to the sentiment that nobody told him it was his. He was just assuming that it was going to come to him.
All right.
And then, all these people who hate Beyonce or hate Jay-Z are coming up with all these think pieces about the Super Bowl. Oh, Jay-Z hates Wayne, or Jay-Z wants to see Drake suffer because he took his spot and all this shit.
He took his spot.
Yeah, okay. Being the number one hip hop artist type situation.
Okay.
The only argument that should be made or had is that until Roc Nation took over, we did not have this happening. We didn't have Shakira and J-Lo. We didn't have The Weeknd, a Canadian. We didn't have. I know, but I gotta say it. We didn't have. Even Usher deserved it a long time ago.
Oh, for sure.
That boy was hot as fish grease when Confessions dropped. Like, he couldn't have did the Super Bowl when Confessions was out.
He did.
When was yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, still
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
still
yeah.
Yeah, right. So I'm like, until Ho came into, like, it's bigger than like the actual artists who are being placed in this position.
Okay.
It's about the culture being, because we are the number one drivers and buyers and sellers, import export in the American culture. For our style, acting, however, art, sports, we're the number one export for real. So you're funneling all these things through a game that's predominantly played by Black athletes. To have, and Justin's my boy. I still love Justin. He got to do like 25 hours of community service. I feel for it. Hey, Justin, come to Goodwill, baby. Right. I'm going to fudge the numbers for you. We're going to get you out of there quick. Because you can come do community service at Goodwill. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Justin, come on down. I'm going to get you in and out. I'm going to make it easy for you. Get back in the studio where you belong, baby, okay? But we had Justin and all these, pop artists, which they were deserving, if you feel that way or not. But again, we had Michael Jackson and Prince, and then Janet Jackson. I can't really remember any other, person from the culture getting that spot until Hov took over for real. So that's the bigger thing that we should be celebrating, is that we're actually getting the opportunity to have a full circle moment as far as culture is concerned and what this culture brings to the game, no pun intended. And that's where I'm at on it. Wayne, catch you next Super Bowl, I guess, baby. Right? I don't know.
How would y'all feel about a Lil Wayne Super Bowl performance?
I don't, because I don't know if it'll be like, I mean, I'll jam out to the songs, obviously, but I don't like. He's not that good of a performer.
I was about to say, like, I just seen bro at the Togetherland shit, and it was cool, but like, he performed it where he should have performed it. You know?
Yeah, like he's fine. Like but he's not like a performer. Like he's not like he not gonna give you no like a show. Like he's not gonna make a show for you. Like,
right. He could get up there and rap.
Yeah, like he gonna perform it, but he's not gonna give you like a experience. Yeah, like he's not gonna, because like for instance, like I've been to numerous concerts, like especially House of Blues and stuff, right? So I remember I went to a concert. It was Nas was the headliner, and then he had Raheem DeVaughn, there as well. Where when Raheem Devon was on stage, he had a guy behind him painting a painting during his set. And when he finished, the painting was finished. And then he gave the painting to a fan. I was like, now that's an experience, right?
Yeah, that's fire.
Then Nas came out and he just rapped, you know what I'm saying? Which was fine, but like he didn't do anything like
he wasn't jumping up in the air.
Like, yeah, he wasn't like, I mean, he was doing his shit bar for bar and he was like intimate, but it wasn't like with the painting. And then I go to a Currency concert. Currency has a fucking lounge set up. Like there's a pool table, there's couches, he has dudes watching TV in the back. Like he has like a whole vibe in the thing. And then his opener was Asher Roth, funny enough. Asher Roth came out on a go-kart, bro. In the house, he just came out on a go-kart, riding around, rapping his song. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, people that put, like, extra thought into, like, their performance. Wayne's not going to give you that. I don't care if it's a Super Bowl or not. He going to come out, he going to lift up the stage and be like, a milli. And his dread's going to fall off while he's rapping.
He's definitely going to give a speech before he starts rapping.
Yeah.
Pusha T has a line in a song called Infrared. And he says something to the effect of like, he see what I see when I see Wayne on tour. Flash without the fire. Another multi-million selling rapper that's stuck and can't retire. Basically, like he has to do these club events for the rest of his life. Like he'll never have to like he'll never be able to not perform basically. Yeah. If he didn't, like, you know what I mean? Like that's his only source.
It's like Madonna has to do Vegas every year or something.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Wayne has to go to
Mariah Carey has to do a Christmas performance somewhere.
Well, I think Mariah Carey could like go away and be just fine.
No, she can, but she has to do a Christmas performance every year.
But Pusha was saying Wayne cannot go away and be fine.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because of the contracts and all the shit that happened to him in his career.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
fucking Birdman.
When you have that on you, like I'm finna go pick up this quick 25,000 or whatever. It's like, bro, no, I'm not finna jump out of a fucking birthday cake and sing Lollipop. Like I'm finna walk on stage. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna enjoy it, like, cause this is what I love to do. But like, part of that has been stripped away from me, for real. Like that's just my theory. Like I'm not saying that's how he feel. But
He never was a performance heavy guy.
Nah.
I mean, even when he did the award shows, he smashed a guitar one time. That was like the most exciting I've ever seen.
When he did that Something You Forgot though at the BET Hip Hop Awards, that was a moment. Like, even though he just stood there and rapped it, it was like, what was so crazy is he rapped that song. Nobody heard that song until that moment.
Yeah,
so it was like, this nigga performing a new song? Like, this shit crazy, nigga.
Now, see, that's what it was, really.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it was cold. Like,
but that was like peak Wayne, so you were like tapping in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
whoever told him to do that that's genius for real.
Yeah.
Because I think it really propelled the moment, like you said, like, yeah, for sure. But better luck next time though, Wayne. That's all I can say. For real.
Now, if I could just get Rich Boy to do his whole album at the Super Bowl, I'll be okay with that.
Man, Rich Boy, I mean, it changed the game. And I don't really know. I know why, but like the least person you expect is the person who just resonates the most, for real. Like that Rich Boy album, we talk about it so much.
It's so fucking good. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he's not really even rapping on that motherfucker like that. But the album is good as shit. Like it's so put together well. And then of course, Throw Some D's is one of the best songs ever
made. It's a classic.
That beat
record,
is
bro.
fucking incredible.
Still mad to this day. That nigga Polo took like a 3-second.
Wait a minute, motherfucker.
Clip from a fucking song and just looped that shit.
Do you love me like you say?
Hard ass drums on that shit. Like, shout out to Polo,
no
bro.
Money.
Hey, speaking of light-skinned niggas.
Nobody was.
You see, Rich Boy light-skinned. Y'all saw the St. Lunatics is suing your boy, man.
They're suing Nelly?
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Why, because he got back with Ashanti?
Nah, for basically, like, unpaid wages for that first album. Like,
I believe it though.
All the help they contributed and all the writing, they didn't get any credit.
Wow.
So
yeah.
so now
hell
they're
No.
now they're they got a lawsuit against that.
Hell
boy.
yeah, they
he's
better.
taking a lot of
Which-
L's.
Yeah, recently back to back, but that's what happened. That's the devil. Like when you get a good woman and you out the way, here
That's
come
the
the
devil.
That's
devil,
crazy
bro.
because shit started
Here come
happening
the
before he
devil.
got back with Shorty.
Like what?
Chris, this man, the devil did not make this man sleep with another woman.
Who?
This man,
Nah.
the devil did not make him
I can't
not
remember
pay his
exactly
boys.
what it does. So I don't want to say it. I'll say it next episode when I get the specifics of it. But it's something bad that happened right before he got with Ashanti. Some allegations on something.
Oh, like I saw, but he was with Ashanti. He got caught with like some drugs on,
That's not what I'm talking about.
like some hardcore drug. You talking about some
I don't know what I'm talking about.
There,
ape allegations?
I don't
yeah,
know.
there was a
That was a long
tour
time
bus
ago.
incident. I think that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, but a lot of this started getting heat
um,
right before he got with Ashanti. And that's why a lot of people were saying, this a PR stunt. Him getting back with her was him saving.
Yeah, come back next week with that because I think I might have missed that.
I said that.
But
Still could be the
NIGG.
devil.
that's very unfortunate because
Still-
the
still-
Saint Lunatics were like the whole reason that album was even like
yeah, lit
Mhm.
like that.
they were like a main part of that.
The dude leading
Um,
the charge is the bald nigga. I can't think of his name.
No, you talking about Ali?
Ali, yeah, Ali's
Yeah.
the one that's really leading the
Yeah,
charge on that.
you're saying Gip because they had the group Ali and Gip.
Yeah. Which I don't know what really came of that other than that.
Just
Grill song.
they had that one album and they did their grills.
I don't remember that hearing the album. But yeah, man, I do think they definitely should be compensated for what they did
Absolutely.
and how big that album was
Yeah.
and became. Like,
Come on, Nelly was one of the biggest selling rappers of all. He still is one of the biggest selling rappers of all time. Those come from the 2 fucking albums.
Nelly, yeah, he was hot, fire, fish grease, man,
Mm.
fish grease. Hey, so during the beef, right?
What beef?
The only beef that matters. We ain't talking about Magneto and Professor X, nigga. We talking about Kendrick Lamar and Drake. All right. There's this guy. I don't know if y'all saw his videos or heard about it, but there's this guy who has a YouTube channel called What's the Dirt, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've
he
seen
did a
that.
breakdown. Yeah, okay, so you're familiar. He did
I'm
a
I've seen
breakdown.
unfamiliar,
I've
so
seen the name.
Explain it.
He's just a white guy who takes very, 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 like, he takes his time, he does a lot of research, and he like compiles all these things, dates, times, what niggas was wearing, and like breaks down these songs and references to things for his audience. Like he did one for Kendrick. Oh, it was 616. That was the one that like blew him up. Cause like he was a couple people were kind of alluding to Kendrick rapping like Drake or like coming from Drake's perspective on that first verse. But he kind of took that and went and did research on it. So like
Okay.
some of the references that Kendrick was using, he was able to connect them with Drake. Like the name of the yacht is the same yacht Drake was on when a bunch of underage girls were on the yacht. And so he found old Instagram videos of girls that were on that yacht that Kendrick was rapping about for
So
Drake's
he's doing like
party.
full investigative journalism.
Basically,
Yeah.
right? So he got a super praise for that Kendrick one. The biggest reach was that he was rapping from Drake's perspective. A lot of people was kind of like going back and forth about that. But other than
Okay.
that, it was a pretty solid
Breakdown.
video or whatever. Breakdown. There you go. So he just did one for Family Matters. Now the one for Kendrick was about 45 to 55 minutes. Short, sweet for those type of things. This Drake one was over 2 hours for Family Matters. Okay. And that was like a lot of the people that I went back like watching reactions to his reaction to the song. That was a lot of people's gripe was like, bro, Drake not saying shit that crazy for you to be taking 2 hours to break this down. But it's
The song is long though.
It is, but not 2 hours. But
I mean, if he's really analyzing like every bar, the song is longer.
Yeah.
But 2 hours is nuts.
But come to find out, this guy's a Drake fan, and then, like, so his bias was
there. You go.
There's the
I knew he was a Drake fan. He was a white man.
He said that Drake has said nigga in the song 37 times, right? Mm-hmm. And his reason for that was because Drake is 37 years old. And he was saying nigga for every year that he was alive because he is black. Like, that's him, like, reinforcing his blackness. There's people out here like this, Dalton. These people exist. It's scary, bro.
I thought this story was going to have a happy ending. Now I'm pissed.
Dalton, the white comment was no shade to white people, but a white person is going to start a whole, like, movie show on YouTube like that is a Drake fan. Definitely a Drake fan. That is Drake fan activity.
He called Kendrick a Uncle Ruckus, and that Kendrick really wants to be with white women, but he has to, like, masquerade around as this, like, black slave savior type person. Like, it was bad, bro.
So I'm sure he was getting cooked.
Oh no, they was cooking him.
Yeah, I bet.
One of the guys that
fucking ridiculous
was was getting into it with another YouTuber. He they were going back and forth on Twitter. He called a nigga like, because the black guy said, okay, wait, this is important. So he starts the video by him talking about Drake's mom, saying, maybe on this one you shouldn't say, and then Drake like, nigga, blah, blah, blah. So the guy was like, Drake's mom being white probably tried to get him to stop saying nigga. He just say nigga. He said the N-word. Saying nigga forever. But his dad's side of the family says it. So she figured she can't get him to stop saying it. So the guy responded to that. The other YouTuber was basically like, hey, bro, I didn't say nigga in my house growing up. You can't just automatically assume because they're black that's the way that they grow up. Like, you can't do that. So the what's the dirt guy responds to him is like, by the way that you're talking, I can tell you never said nigga.
Wow.
Bro, this is that white entitled. He didn't say nigga, but the entitlement shit.
He might as well have.
Bro, for real, like, and he called him like, you act like Carlton and all this shit, bro. Like, and basically people are saying like, you go ahead, Don.
He hit him with the, wow, you speak so well. That's what he hit him with.
Basically,
that's crazy.
Basically, bro.
Just nigga with it.
Yeah, he definitely added
so well,
that.
Nigga.
You one of the good ones. He says
and
that
that's crazy because you know what? I say nigga a lot. That's my favorite word. I wake up and I probably say it. And I hardy art. We know that. I didn't grow up saying nigga in the house. We couldn't say that word.
Yeah, right.
We couldn't say nigga. We couldn't say lie.
Can't say. Don, if you said lie in this bitch, oh my God.
We couldn't say what? You
gotta say you telling the story.
Yeah.
If I say you lying, you a lie. You lied, you're a liar. I'm in trouble. We couldn't.
I can definitely.
Nigga. They said nigga.
Now that we hear on the lie thing, I do want to get to the root of that. Cause I'm sorry to be. You want to know what the root is? Everything go back to like black man used to get lied on type shit. Slavery. Yeah, I knew it. I fucking knew it. What else could it be?
The root of everything, the root of all things is slavery.
This nigga.
Hey, hold on. Before we get off this race thing, I do have a funny story from work. Funny enough.
Oh God.
Diamond, I don't know if you know, I started a part-time job as well on the weekends. But my new coworkers are all pretty young. Let's just say that they're all pretty young. But there's a kitchen. So I was in the kitchen waiting for some stuff to come so I go out. and the kitchen was playing Not Like Us. So I was rapping along. And then they're predominantly black back there. So we're me, like 4 other black dudes and then 1 black girl, right? We were rapping a song, and then the one guy was rapping it to the other guy, like, you know, like tapping him on his chest, playing around and shit. So and then we got to the part where, like, you're not a Kali, you a fucking colonizer. And I was rapping that part, and the girl says, "You cannot say that." She's like, "You are the colonizer." I'm like, oh, I was like, all right, here we go.
I don't
Here
know.
we
So
go.
she kind of ate that.
Yeah.
What's 4 plus
Hey.
4? Hey,
Yeah.
nah.
So I thought that was fun. I laughed really hard. I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And then when she saw me later, she was like, "How was the thing, colonizer?" I was like, "Oh, that's my nickname now." I was like, "It's fine. I've been called worse." So
hey, yeah, you like dude from Black Panther.
What's worse?
For real.
What's worse?
Hmm?
What they call you?
I've been called crazy as shit, wigger, and all this other shit. I've been called a bunch of shit back in the day. You know?
Wigger
Wigger
is crazy.
Yeah, I've been called wigger.
Something
Yeah.
about wigger. Damn, it's not
I've been
even
called a
damn,
fraud.
it's wigger.
You know?
It's hard ER.
Yeah, they call. Yeah,
I'm changing
I've
your
been called a
name
fraud.
to wigger.
What's up, my wigger?
Yeah. So I mean,
11-11.
I thought it was funny, but that's what I was saying. The timing was just so perfect because she was like, "You cannot say that." So
I don't think
That's
I disagree
crazy.
with. I'm kidding.
I was just like, I would have told her, get your ass back to work.
Nah, I just laughed really hard.
It's crazy because I'm sitting in the master bedroom right now. Like, all this shit go back to slavery, bro.
The root of all things
So
is slavery.
we call it the primary now, Chris.
Do we? I missed that.
The primary bedroom.
Oh.
I missed that.
If you look at floor plans, they say primary bedroom now.
Okay. Shout out to progression.
We made some progress.
We made some progress because Obama said we could, nigga.
And
My
then
president is black and
you
my
know,
rainbow blue.
Shelby's mom is in like real estate and stuff. So like, every time we go to see stuff or like houses and stuff, she's like, "That's the primary bedroom." She said she makes sure to say that. So
I know she do the little shoulder lean with the head. It's the primary bedroom.
Yeah, the primary.
I already know. It's still the master bedroom around here.
Because we some niggas.
Shit. I was going to say
so damn, that's crazy. That shit is called the master bedroom.
Look at her.
See?
You're welcome.
Tapped in.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Third space.
I'm woke.
Third eye open. Master
damn,
bedroom.
That is crazy.
All right, let's get off that. But yeah, the what's the dirt? Like I said, phenomenal work came to Drake. So people are now saying, "Oh, Drake paid him to da da da." I don't think it's that.
No.
I think he got some money and felt like he could like be him true self now. Like he's protected because his audience is where it's at.
See,
and they trust him, and he know that.
I get it. The thing is, if you are like doing investigative journalism, right? Like if you're making like a very like in detailed video like you did for Kendrick, and I get you're a Drake fan, but if you're making content like that, like if that's like your main bag, like I do my research, I'm Nardwuar in this bitch, right? Like Nardwuar is fantastic because he's unbiased. Like everybody gets the same treatment, right? And you always know what you're gonna get from Nardwuar. That's what I'm saying. Like when you do shit like that completely diminishes what you're doing. Yeah. It's like if you're just like going out of like your way to just be like, praise this motherfucker because I'm a fan of him. Like you could be a fan but still be impartial. Like it's fine. Like, this bar is cool. This one was not as cool because of XYZ. Because like him saying he said the N-word 37 times because of age. What does that? What does that mean? Like get the fuck out of here.
That is a fucking reach.
That is a super reach. That's double reach. That's crazy. But that's what I'm saying. Like that now my respect for you and your integrity is dropped. That's why I don't fuck with academics. Like I said plenty of times. He does not do actual work. All he does is get inside scoops from people he dick rides, and he's like, "Yeah, the boy told me he's dropping a song." And people are
Yeah.
like, yeah, academics, good job. But like, he doesn't bring anything of value to anything. So like, and this man has actually a set of skills. Like this motherfucker
Yeah.
could
He's Neom Leeson.
and then like just that quick. Like that's not a big span of time from like him doing that video to now
Yeah.
to that. So like, I'm sure the Drake heads are like, oh, this guy's great, but like I know the numbers dropped something crazy, and he probably got fucking smoked online. So
37 times because he's 37.
Y'all know
years
Drake
old.
liked that shit too. Like he heard it and
Oh yeah.
he ate
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit right up.
oh yeah, he probably sent him a postcard or some shit.
It's so crazy that music right now, we're in such a weird space because like our stars, like our mega stars, aren't doing anything for real outside of Kendrick and Drake really. And Drake is kind of just doing like a litmus test, trying to see like where this shit's gonna fall for him because of everything he's doing. He knows like he know when he's finna get ready to drop like a Hotline Bling versus like a little throwaway Lucy. He trying to get it hot. The only record that made some real noise was the joint with Yachty, and Mr. Hotspot was like, the only way you're gonna put this out is if you do a clean version.
Mhm.
And that went away. But that could have been the one for him for real.
Look, dog, he dropped 100 gigs of content, and
Which-
people talked about it for 2 days.
It's fire. The idea was fire.
The idea, look, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a bad idea at all. But if you do all that and then 2 days later no one is talking about it anymore,
Mm.
what
Would
does
he
that
ha-
mean?
Would he have done it at the beef never happened?
Probably not.
Would he have done it if the beef happened and he won?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
You think
'Cause-
so?
No, because that would have been the ultimate time to do it. You'd be like, you thought I was done? I got a whole fucking Rolodex for this motherfucker. I would, yeah, you know what I'm
Of
saying?
how great, like how great and how long I've
Yeah.
been great. Yeah.
Like this is why I won.
Because 100 gigs of content is impressive, and you just having that available is awesome.
Yeah.
But like, I think his timing was terrible for it. That would have been something tight. Even like before, I would have loved to see that before the beef. But it's like, it goes back to what I said about what's the dirt guy. Like once the curtain is drawn back,
Yeah.
it's hard to close that motherfucker.
It's
like,
hard.
and I still like some of Drake's songs, but what the fuck does he know about cameras?
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just hard to go back to that. Like you hear it differently now.
No, for sure.
So like,
A lot of
you
that.
know,
I
I mean,
really,
a lot of you. I mean, if we want to get a good segue, there's a lot of people hearing things differently. You know, produced by Diddy. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit going on right now with the Diddler. You know,
before we get to Diddy, I
Okay.
think that is interesting that for a few days there, it looked like we were about, and I say we, but I mean the internet.
okay.
It's because it's really not me. But I saw that the internet was getting ready to turn or try to turn on Pharrell.
Ooh.
Well, he did say some stupid shit.
What you talking about?
What him saying like celebrities should stay out of politics.
No, not because of that.
Okay. Yeah, he got smoked for that.
Because he tried to go behind Chad's back and get 100% ownership of
Oh yeah.
Star Trek, their whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because him and Chad don't talk.
Right. I saw that.
So it came out that that's why the legal battle was happening. Because that we did speak on that a little bit. That
There wasn't no details though. So
right. So
yeah.
we thought this was just like a, taking your homie to court. First of all, if you're taking your friend to court,
Mhm.
period, we shouldn't think that anything good is coming of it. Like
No.
it's not like they finna go eat Whataburger after
Yeah, because like especially those two, because that's like childhood friends.
Yeah,
that's
like,
that's like life.
played in the band
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
I think that was Chad's people was taking Pharrell to court for trying to do
Yeah.
it maliciously, like behind.
No, yeah, it
His
makes
back.
sense. Yeah.
So when that came out, I saw that people were like, "Yo," because Pharrell just did an interview, the same interview you're talking about as far as the
Politics.
artist speaking on politics or whatever.
Mhm.
he was like, no, I don't speak to Chad, but you know, I wish him nothing but the best.
Yeah,
blah,
God
blah,
bless
blah.
him and all that. Yeah.
Which is, as a street nigga, you know what that means, you know?
I'm not a street nigga, so tell me what it means.
Well, anytime somebody say, no, we don't speak anymore, but I wish him the best, you really hate that nigga's guts.
I want you to go to hell, actually.
Yeah, like, I just can't say that because it's not politically correct.
Yeah, PC. But
yeah, we could get to the diddler, man.
Let's
yeah,
actually not
this
get
is
it.
insane.
Let's leave that nigga where he at.
There is something, me and Diamond, we were talking about it the other day, because someone in Dallas, a party promoter, I think it's Dallas Elite, they made a party promotion flyer with Diddy
Yeah, that's crazy.
and baby oil, and they were like the
Aw.
first X amount of people get a free bottle of baby oil or
That's
something.
insane.
I sent it to Diamond. Let me make sure I ain't
That's
just making
No,
that
that's what
shit up.
happened. And okay,
That's gross.
so I see these people doing this shit, and I haven't
Yeah.
looked at or seen anything that I thought was funny. Nothing has gotten a chuckle out of me. None of that. None of it's funny.
It's not funny.
But I understand that people are putting on the internet and they're talking about it because they think they're making fun of Diddy and not realizing you're actually making fun of the fucking victims.
Yeah.
Like, Diddy did the shit. You can't make fun of a nigga that did this type of shit. Heinous ass niggas, like, you can't, there's no jokes that you can make about them. There's nothing you can speak on them or say. You're making fun of their victims because that's who they did it to.
The flyer says free baby oil with the purchase of a section. It's called Freak Off Friday.
That
This is
wasn't
out of
funny.
control.
That wasn't funny.
See, club promoters got to be stopped, bro. Those are the same ones who like have like
Martin
Malcolm
with
and
a grill in
Martin.
his mouth.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Slapping some
But
ass.
but you know
I
what?
will say
Even
this,
that
Diamond.
shit, you shouldn't do it. No, but it's way better putting a grill on a boy is better than
Martin.
you get a bottle of baby oil. You finna go
I will say
buy baby oil. Like, you're fucking, what the fuck?
Baby oil do too much for one. But I will say this, Diamond. Let me go back to what you said. Like, R. Kelly, when he sat down with Gail,
Yeah.
that
Robert?
was funny. That was funny. I like why they were there was not funny. But this nigga said he don't know how to hog tie people. That's crazy. That's funny. Like,
It's a little
her-
different though, because it was
even-
R. Kelly himself
yeah.
speaking on it. So we're in that
Yeah, yeah,
situation.
yeah,
we're
yeah,
literally
yeah.
making fun of R.
yeah,
Kelly.
we're making fun
We're
of
not
him.
making fun of his
yeah.
victims.
And-
We're not talking on his victims.
And because Gail was like even tempered the whole time. Robert, sit down. Robert.
Don't kill me with this shit. I'm fighting.
I mean, no, what? Once he got out of the chair, I was like, bro, you
Guilty
guilty,
as
as
fuck.
fuck.
I
Whatever they say he
Yeah,
did, he
I-
did.
He should have kicked the chair over. Like, that would have
'Cause
really, like,
He did the temper tantrum thing where like if I yell out enough, they not gonna think I did it. Like, no, bro.
So if you're living under a rock or you just don't care about this shit,
Yeah.
Diddy was taken into custody.
He got hit with the Rico.
what, 2 days ago
I
now?
believe so.
Yeah.
It was in New York. His lawyer came out, put out a statement saying, you know,
They're gonna
were-
fight it.
well, of course, they were aware that this was happening. That's why he was in New York. That's why he came back, because he was in Miami. I guess he thought if he made it easier for them, they would take it easy on him.
Nope.
Not the motherfucking case.
He's been denied bail by 3 judges.
Oh, I was only on 2. God damn,
3.
3's crazy.
Yeah.
$50 million, bro. Like,
Yeah, he was like, I'll pay this shit right now. And they were like, nope.
Because
Stay
they
your
knew
ass
that
in
he
jail.
They
would
took-
and he could pay it.
they gave up, all his kids gave up their passports. They said
Mm.
even the baby. In order to ensure that he's not a flight risk. And offered to pay the $50 million, and you know he was turned down. That was the first little wave. Now I just saw maybe hour and a half, 2 hours ago, that he is on suicide watch.
Oh.
Because his mental state is unclear. And I do want to say this because I'm kind of conflicted on this part a little bit. So a lot of discourse was happening around the fact that his kids showed up to court for him today. So a lot of people were like, you know, why are they supporting him? Why are they they know what their dad did or what, because it was the boys. The girls weren't there. It was just the boys, all 4 of the boys. And, you know, I only saw one person really say, like, yo, that's still their dad. Like they're still going to support them. And I feel that, like, but I just don't know, like, is that morally just? Like,
I mean, there's 2 ways to look about it, right? So like, going to the court, like, I don't know if that. I mean, they might be supporting him, maybe.
I'm
But-
pretty sure.
But also, you want to find the result. You want to see the result in person. Like, so
Yeah.
you, like, if my dad's going down like indefinitely, I need to be there to see what's happening and see what's going on. Because like that's somebody that's got to do. Like,
Yeah.
that's that is my moral obligation
also,
to like see this
There's,
thing
you
through.
know, even though, okay, yeah, they're adults, they can make their own decisions. Shit like that with like
Yeah.
your parents, your siblings, like stuff like you say, like you kind of got to be there in person to see it. They don't know if how broken these people are seeing that. Like they just see them there.
Mhm.
They don't know mentally what they're going through, what they
Yeah.
got going on. Like they might have
Yeah.
to be there for their own, you know,
Yeah.
mental health.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all
No.
this. This shit go to trial in this long drawn out process. And somehow, some way, Diddy is found innocent. I'm just trying to see, like, what do
happened?
y'all think would happen next? Like, what's after that? Like, does it go away?
No.
Like,
that
because
that stuff sticks to you like nothing else, bro.
I know, like, with Kobe, that you know, people still, even after his passing, there were women coming out and was like, "Yo, why are we celebrating?" Da 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 da. Yeah, I don't know,
Essentially,
bro. That
not gonna
shit-
be found innocent. If anything, it would just be him found not guilty. That don't mean that he innocent.
No, yeah, and yeah, public, like he did it, but like,
It's like Casey Anthony.
because if we, right, what
She
happened
killed
with
her
her
daughter.
again? I know she, but like she didn't go to jail
No.
behind that, did she?
Because she was found not guilty. But that doesn't mean that she's innocent. It don't mean she
She
didn't do it.
didn't kill her kid, yeah, but it was because of like some mental
No, it's
shit,
because
right?
the
Like, didn't she?
prosecution couldn't prove how she did.
Yeah, too
Yep.
many legal loopholes,
Yep.
bruh. Too many legal loopholes. Okay, let me ask y'all this.
Okay.
These, I don't want to say that. These sexcapades that Diddy was going on,
Mm-hmm.
do you think there's other entertainers in these
Yes.
videos
100%.
and they're complicit in
Yes.
what's happening?
Yeah.
So do you think that we'll ever know?
Yes.
Yes.
He got hit with
Ooh.
a RICO.
Yeah.
The dominoes will fall, and then I mean the phrase all this time was the truth will come to the light. It don't matter how long it takes, but it will happen.
Who y'all think in the files for real?
I actually don't.
Who
wanna
was involved?
Yeah.
Man, it's gonna be
Scary. And then what does that mean for music or entertainment in Hollywood?
Hollywood's burning in
bro.
flames.
Come on, man. That
You know what?
Oh
I'll
my
say
gosh.
this. Let me
They
say.
all
Let me.
Hold on,
nasty,
y'all,
bro.
real quick. So y'all know in the Bible they be like, God said it won't be water but fire next time. Hollywood is gonna go up in flames. This is the end.
I believe it. But let me tell y'all something, bro. This shit just happened so quick. I hope nobody from my job, but fuck it. So at my job, we have rules, right? We can't buy clothes on the
Okay.
clock, right?
yeah.
Because like we're stealing from the customer, basically. Like we have insider trading type shit, right? So what I do is I usually like have one of the customers come and buy stuff for me or whatever. So other employees caught on to me doing that, so they started doing it. And then other customers
Hey
went.
Chris. Hey Chris.
Other customers.
Why are you incriminating yourself right now?
I'm doing it to prove not to make a point, not
We
prove
could
a
have got
point
real hypothetical with
of
this.
how I just say I just said, you know. So let me get back to what I'm saying.
I'm just trying to put you
So
on the right path, my brother.
there's some employees that were like, you know, they didn't want it, but ultimately they started doing it, right?
Okay.
Even though we're not supposed to do it, and they know we're not supposed to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm always the person who's getting it done for them, right? Like
Okay.
I'm passing this off to this, to do that, right? But you do that in case I go down, taking all you motherfuckers with me, right? Because I can't get in trouble for doing some shit I knew was wrong with. I knew everybody else did it too. I got facts, hardcore facts. You feel me? I believe that's what Diddy's doing as well. If there's anybody else on these tapes, which I do think there's.
I got cases on all you bitches.
I got cases on all you bitches.
Yeah.
That's some sick shit, bro. I would never do it. If I did get caught doing what I was doing, I take my time like a fucking
I thought
man. You
just
feel me?
said you didn't do it. You didn't say you.
I said if I got caught doing what I thought I didn't do, but I did.
What? Shut the fuck up.
There you go.
You feel me? You gotta
Confuse
start
the enemy.
You gotta start talking like, yeah, you gotta start talking like Lil Woody up there, or whatever his name, Wody, whatever his name is. But yeah, basically what I'm getting at here is that's a power play. Like you're holding this shit over their heads to make people do whatever you're bidding, your will, whatever the fuck. Just to know, like, if I go down, nigga, you go down. So I think over the next month to a year, whenever this trial starts, we should just watch and see what these entertainers start doing, how they start acting, to see if like they're finna go on this. I'm gonna change my name to Love because I love everybody.
Because you notice
we should have knew it then, nigga. It was coming down the pipe, nigga.
Nah, because
Diddy argued with the Locks on Hot 97 or with Miss Info, whoever the fuck. It was like, I'm not giving you y'all shit back, nigga. Come get it back in blood, nigga. For him to just all of a sudden, Mace, come get your masters and your wooty woo. Mary, come get your shit. Danny DeCane, Day 26, B2K. What was them niggas? What was the other boy group? The five? It was five of them niggas.
Day 26?
B5.
Oh,
Y'all
B5.
come get your shit. No, I said Day 26. Jodeci. Everybody get their shit back. That's where we at. That's how we moving. We moving with love.
Nobody really saying anything about it.
Ooh. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the 5,000 subscribers chat.
Yeah.
Come on, manifestation.
Yeah, shout out to the chat.
I gave my wife the link. That's the only person here, okay?
Her and Ronan watching this shit right now.
I want her to know what we doing.
What Ronan got going on. Okay, so Shelby just made a great point, though. That's why ain't nobody really saying anything about it.
You notice the main thing that's been happening, like people that doing any on press tours, they'll be like, yeah, we used to leave them parties earlier. They try to slide that in there. Like, we used to leave early. Like, we were there, but we left before the doors closed. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cat Williams was talking about this on Shay Shay.
Yeah.
And then he's been on it.
Joe Budden has said that when all this shit initially, I left the parties early. No, you.
I was like, and that's why they know to say that.
Bandit.
Like, you didn't leave the party early, but you know to tell me that you did because you was there and you know what happened.
Yeah. You know what the fuck going on. And I think everybody in Hollywood who's ever been to one of his parties know.
Especially if you were on Bad Boy, you was in that motherfucker.
You was a bad boy.
That was like a requirement.
You was a bad boy.
It's only bad boys here from now on. Doors closed.
Fucking sick.
Like, yeah.
My stomach hurts.
Yeah.
1,000 bottles of baby oil is also egregious. Over 1,000. But
y'all know, for me,
the way they brought that up, I was just like, yo, they said that shit like in passing, like the way the guy was like describing it. I was like,
over 1,000
for
bottles
me,
of
I was like,
baby
why
oil,
was he
baby
not
oil.
stopped at those bulk purchases? Like, did the FBI not? This is questionable. Like, no one thought no one should have shit like this. Like, if I buy 50 feeder pigs, the police should be looking at me. Like, the FBI should be like, what the fuck do you need with 50 feeder pigs? This bitch is a killer.
What if
feeder pigs, like they
Feeder
can eat
pigs?
the whole body. Like you can get rid of. You have a farm. You got feeder pigs. You can kill folks, and them pigs can eat the whole thing, bone, all that.
Yeah.
I just think it's like a crazy ass leap from baby oil to feeder
I
pigs.
was just
That's why I
saying.
was like, there's no way she went from.
I said that to say that's some questionable shit.
like if you're looking at like transactional history, you're like, why the fuck?
Because we
Yeah,
have-
I get it, but shit, she
No,
could have
I-
said Crisco oil or some shit, nigga. She said feeder pigs. Yeah, yes, you're doing some egregious
she's
shit.
high,
That's
nigga.
Chris.
what.
Give her a
No,
break.
because I needed y'all to see how where that was at. That's because to me that's on that level. I think the FBI, they antennas should have been up. Chris, you can eat my
Oh
ass.
God. No, I'm just saying, bro. We could have said, yo, if you got 1,000 bottles of fucking Sprite, nigga, it's going down over there. Somebody getting burnt in acid. Okay.
No,
She said feeder pigs.
because
This shit
carbonation
crazy,
dies
nigga.
out. No, feeder pigs, nigga. I said what I said.
Nigga,
Yeah.
if you gonna get 1,000 bottles of McDonald's Sprite right now, you can skin a nigga alive right now.
Yeah.
Nigga, put that nigga in the Sprite.
And,
Fuck
That's
that
what they
nigga,
should
start
use.
boiling, nigga.
someone should
That's what they
stop
should have
me.
used to Breaking Bad.
They should
Exactly.
question it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he single-handedly put Johnson & Johnson out of business. He told Johnson & Johnson, y'all can retire after this shit, big nigga.
Yeah.
I got it,
No,
nigga.
he had that shit on auto ship, bro. He
That's
had them
crazy.
like a backdoor
And
deal.
then speaking that, hey, I was just about to say that, nigga. That's the only reason you need baby oil for the backdoor deal. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bruh. How many anuses
right.
was being anally handled,
it out.
bruh? I'm just saying, bro. That's a lot of fucking baby oil. And
He should have been stopped.
we need to find out. We need to find out. Cause this is how I would do my investigations. Once I went in there, I would have walked in there. I would have had my little notepad. I would have looked around. Oh my God, Johnson, you're gonna want to come in here. You're gonna see this, right? There's 50,000 bottles of baby oil all over the floor. I whip my notepad out. I'm writing it down. I said, now we need to find out who manufactures the sheets. Okay? Because with that much baby oil, you changing some sheets in that motherfucker, right? So we gonna go all the way down to the manufacturer, get a thread count, all this shit. That's how crazy I would have got with my investigation. Dog would have walked in my room, all my walls would have been filled with photos and red string. One piece of string tying all the way to the other side of the room, nigga. Because I would have got to the bottom of this. Every person at every party Diddy's ever had since 1987, nigga. I want their names
This would have
on
been
my
like
front
that.
desk.
It would have been that scene in Black Dynamite where they figure out the mystery at the diner.
Yeah.
Topeka, Kansas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing all that, nigga. The sheets come from China. Okay. Who was in China during this time? What was going on? Oh my God. It was a war out there. They was marching. Oh my God. Wooty blase. LeBron didn't want to cross the picket line when the NBA and China was going through their thing.
God.
I would have started tying all this shit together, nigga. I started to think these conspiracy theories, niggas, like real, not this fake Twitter conspiracy theory. I'm talking about the
In the
niggas who
field.
was
Doing the
buying
work.
food and built a bunker and got shades on their windows.
Yeah, they got all the gold reserves ready to go.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Them the niggas that like that's who we need them to come to the forefront. They need to come to the stand so we can figure this shit out play by play. Cause I'm telling you, Dalton, it's a deeper, darker criminal link.
Yeah, I know.
Deeper, darker, baby. I'm telling you.
I know.
This shit get real sinister, man. This shit get real surgical around this bitch, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, lock Diddy ass up and all his cohorts. And if any of my favorite artists were in the mix with him, I gotta go on the ground and listen to him.
Sick,
I'm not giving up the Black Album.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
it's gonna be interesting. The dominoes will fall though.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna get every single person, but they're gonna be a couple.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty confident I know a couple of who they are.
I just know Cuddy's car being blown up is still the
That's still-
craziest.
Yeah,
It's
it's still
not
like top
big.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the craziest. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be more.
No,
crazy
it is
shit that
crazy
come
because
up.
that's stuff that they do in movies, bro. Like just to be like, literally, like his car was blown up, bro.
No, I cannot even imagine walking outside because they said they cut his roof open and
Yeah.
dropped a Mazel Tov cocktail in his car, bruh. What? That's
Yeah, this
crazy.
is like some Goodfellas right here, man.
And this is what's even crazier about that. Who did Cudi tell? And why wasn't this not even an inkling of Cudi's car blew up randomly outside of Melrose
Yeah,
or whatever?
that shit got hushed up.
How?
Yeah,
That let me know the mayor. It's
Probably
the whole
'cause-
damn system, Dalton.
probably because Cudi was still living in Cleveland.
Dalton, if your car blew up, somebody's gonna know.
Yeah, my neighbor would definitely be like, "What the fuck?" Yeah,
I'm just saying, exactly. Nobody's gonna say nothing
yeah.
about
We look, celebrities and them rich people have different rules than we got, bro.
That's true.
They can have shit swept under the rug so fast before we even get a whiff of it, man.
I just don't know about a car blowing up. I just don't know about
See,
that.
the problem though now is that these, hey, I'm gonna say something. These kids that are the generation behind us, bro, these kids are so quick with the internet. Like we were the internet babies, but they're the ones who benefited from all that. Cause like these motherfuckers are so fast. They're the ones that find people's addresses and shit, and they just be like, "Give me 10 minutes." They'll pop back up. Oh, that name's Jared. That motherfucker's name is Jared Daniels. He lives on this street. He's the one who killed that person. Go find him. And then like, they just have him ready to go. Like that's the problem now. Like any information you try, and people get screenshots so quick now. I don't care if you delete a tweet, bro. They already got it.
And delete
they
it
got your
1 second
ass
later,
already.
somebody has it.
They got the screenshot. These kids are so fast. Like they don't let nothing go by.
And it's because they know what's going to be news. Like they study the media. Like they was they was raised by this. So they know when they see something,
they're quick.
They're like, I gotta get this because I know what this is gonna be. I know where this is gonna go. Kris, what you doing?
Yeah. They're gonna try to hide this. They ready to go. I'm telling you can't hide from these kids, bro. They too good. They too good.
Yeah.
Kris, what did you have going on just now?
Fascinating.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I was looking at this.
I like that. Lift your head up.
I was looking at this tweet. I didn't know if I wanted to talk about it or not.
Okay.
So Rihanna had just did an interview with Vogue, I guess for something Fenty, I'm sure. And she said she wants to look good for Rocky when he comes home. So a woman quote tweeted it and said, part of being partnered with a male as a cis woman is losing so much of your autonomy to perform in objectification. Never have I ever heard a male say he needs to dress up well in his own house to impress his lady. Never.
Okay.
That's where we're at today. But I did quote tweet it. It just came back around because somebody on my timeline spoke on it. But I said that whoever the nigga is, he don't really put that shit on for real.
So
I was like,
so
I was
what
also,
you got to is that
I was
the
like,
bitches is fucking with niggas that can't dress. And that's the issue.
Yeah.
But I would say
That's it.
Bad example though, because I'm like, I know Rocky be dressing up at the crib. I was like, it's Rocky, bro.
Rihanna came out and said, like, I have to try to dress better than him.
Yeah.
Because he dressed so well.
This motherfucker probably in a full Calvin Klein spread out.
For people who care, like for people who really care about fashion, and putting shit on, they're not gonna get caught slacking, lacking, or whatever.
I think for
regardless
Rihanna,
of where they're
when
at.
she did that interview, and this is what because I can relate. I was telling Kris this. When you say something, like when Rihanna said that, she may not have meant what that woman took from it. Rihanna may have went something completely different because essentially we know who Rihanna is, but we don't know who she is. We do not know this lady. We don't know how she thinks. We don't know how she talks. We don't know how she puts things together. So her saying that is something like, yes, she's sharing. She invited us into the group chat. She's sharing a part of her relationship with Rocky, and she said what she does for him. And somebody else seen this and took that. And a lot of it boils back down to projection. And this is not to be on some like against this woman and how she feels and how she thinks on anything, but it's just she's seen Rihanna say this, and it may have been her own projection of like what she's done in the past and parts of herself that she's lost behind relationships, that she felt that that's what Rihanna meant. Because that might not even been what Rihanna meant. Like how she took it, how she perceived it. That might not have been what Rihanna was saying.
I agree with you
I
wholeheartedly.
know you do.
Because Rihanna could have been talking about thinking like walking around that bitch in some Fenty
Or like how you said,
for her man.
she says that she has to go on her way to kind of outdress bro. Because we all know Rihanna be dressing.
Yeah.
So for her to have somebody,
Yeah.
and that's why I feel it's that way, because
Yeah.
she's like, okay, I'm doing this so I can look good for him, because she knows that her man know fashion. Her man know how to
Yeah.
dress. And so she trying to make sure when he come around, she feel like, hey, my shorty put that shit on. And I feel like Rocky do feel like that about her, because he got that ring made of her in the outfit, and the way he talked about her in that fit or whatever. You know, so like that could have been what that
Yeah.
moment was.
I think when you have a partner, this is what I imagine it to be like. When you have a partner that has like a super duper duper interest, man, like, you know, they talk about this shit like they talk about the Lord or something. And like, you tried, like, I want to get involved. Like, Diamond tell this girl, like, this hair came straight from Indonesia. Like, they didn't cut this shit. They didn't dial this shit. They did whoopty blase blah. Diamond gonna be like she telling the old girl like, damn, she breaking this shit down to a molecule for real.
Yeah, it's a
like,
science.
She really care about this hair shit. Like, that's gonna invest her to not say I'm finna start doing hair, but like, oh, I read reviews and I watched TikToks on reviews about this product for your hair, or that's supposed to do this or do that and blah blah blah. Like, having interests like that and sharing them with your partner, and your partner see how much it means to you, and then for you to add that to a level of love language that you because you admire that person so much. What are we doing it for? Like,
that's
if
what
we
it
not
boils
doing
down
that,
to.
you feel
That's
me?
what it boils down to,
And
Chris.
what's easier for a billionaire to do than go buy some clothes? Like, cause you probably ain't even got to buy this shit. They sending this shit to her at this point. It's all about how creative can I be to put this shit on to get him to be like, you put the Bottega with the ooh,
and see,
get him excited.
That's beautiful in itself.
Like she said, because
like you said, you said a love language. That's two partners that like care about each other, so they're interested in what their partner is interested in. And a lot of people online are seeing whenever women. I don't want to say women, because I support women's rights and wrongs.
Let's say people.
But I'm speaking specifically on women.
That's
when
crazy.
women, this is
drop a bomb for that. Drop a bomb, Don. That was hard. It was hard. It was bullshit, but it was hard.
I support the women, whatever y'all doing, whatever y'all say. But I do see like women see something online, and it can be something so healthy, but from their own trauma, they'll turn it because they're like, oh no, this is way because of what they've been through. As opposed to seeing that moment with Rihanna and Rocky and thinking like, damn, like, this is what they do. This is how they compliment each other. This is how they, you know, we take our trauma. And I get it, because I done been through the ringer in relationships. So like, sometimes I see happy shit and I'm like, fuck y'all niggas. Like, that shit's not like that.
Like Dawn and Shelby, got Shelby watching One Piece and shit, and she like on the whatever place she was, Winter Island or whatever the fuck. And Dawn was like, he tell me this shit. I'm like, bro, that's cool. I mean, they ain't really, making my day, but it's to him.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that's his shit.
Tell you her progress, bro.
Yeah, I mean, cool. You feel me? Do you tell her my progress is Zelda, nigga?
If you do something, yeah.
Shut up, Dawn. Anyways, like what I'm saying, like, they shared this anime shit. Like, that's their shit.
Yes.
They go to conventions. They buy little Funko Pops. They dress what was rated for Halloween?
The nigga's name is Raiden.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on, man. What we doing? That's what I'm saying. This shit.
Look, that's what I'm saying. When you first said that, I don't know how you could construe that to being a woman diminishing herself.
It's because women we diminish ourselves so much for our partners that when we see healthy love, sometimes we can't accept it as healthy. Because we know what we've been and we know how we've been done in relationships, and it's that's that projection.
Yeah,
it gets misconstrued.
I get all that. I mean, just to be like, I want to make sure I look good for him when he comes home, like, because we don't know how, like, is when you're famous like that, you don't know like how long they don't see each other at times.
Right.
Like, I'm sure it's very hectic, and
he got an album coming out, rolling out,
and they're probably in
studio.
different time zones all the time. Like,
Yeah.
she has 50. I mean, she's a billionaire, like, so she's probably like flying all over the place. And then they finally get a moment together. It's like,
I want to
and
look good.
him to walk in and he would come in and like be like, "Damn, you look good right now."
And one thing I want women
Yeah.
to know, because this I feel like it's a
What you want
two-pronged
women
thing,
to
right? Because women can look good for multiple reasons. They wake up, they look good for themselves. They can look good for their friend group, like want to look good for their friend group, and then they can want to look good for their man or partner,
Mhm.
right? But men, we only do this shit like
For the
for
hoe.
women. Like, I don't think this shit got to be explained. Like, if
Nah.
I care, like, if I'm gonna dress a certain way because I want to attract a certain woman. I'm gonna have my hair a certain way because I want to attract a certain woman. Like, I'm not getting fly so Dawn could be like, "Hey man, you really wearing those pants today, my G?" Like, I'm not looking for that from Dalton.
He would appreciate the comment though. I
I
probably
would, because it's
Yeah.
me. I would. But I'm just saying, like, everything men do is for the woman's gaze, or their who they want to attract's gaze, not just women. So like that's without saying, because we are hunter gatherers. Okay. You feel me? That is us at our core. Back when we were Neanderthals and shit. Like, we had to go kill and bring shit back home, nigga. Like, yeah,
keep that spirit alive.
Yeah, for real, nigga. We got to eat meat with our bare hands. Pause. That was crazy. Oh my God. That was crazy.
That was wild.
Celebrity about to tear you up on this one, boy.
I'm finna remake Twitter just for this moment.
We got him.
Dalton, that gotta be the clip,
We got
my boy. That gotta be the clip, my boy.
Doug said we got him.
So be here, officer.
We got him.
Eat meat with our
I hope you like prison food.
meat with our bare
penis.
hands.
That shit crazy.
Newsflash: Kris is gay.
Let's check out the. Shelby said, plus they got babies. It's so wild, bro. Because I meant like steaks and chicken and
Yeah.
lamb chops and shit.
Sure
Yeah, you
you
can try
did.
to change it down.
Uh,
The glizzy master over here.
yeah. All right. Anyways, like I was saying, that's crazy.
Hope you like prison food and
No,
penis.
please stop, because I'm finna start crying. I'm finna do the thing, and I don't need to do this on camera.
I hope you like prison food. That shit crazy, bruh. I'm sorry. Oh fuck. Yeah, I just want to get fly, bro. Go to work, come home. You feel me? That's
And
it.
eat some meat.
See, all right, dog. That's crazy. Hey, chill out, bruh. God damn.
It's too easy, right? Oh, too easy. All right.
Did Dom view her mic?
Probably.
Okay.
We all right. We'll make it through. We just got- what I don't think really anything else.
No, rest in peace to Tito Jackson, man.
Oh yeah, God,
Yeah.
another
Yeah, very
every week,
pivotal.
bro.
Yeah,
Every
very
week
pivotal.
now.
I'm Michael Jackson, you Tito, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
Legendary guitarist, man.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Tito picking up his daddy guitar, we wouldn't have the Jackson 5, bro.
I
So
know.
rest in peace to that man.
Right,
Great
so
man. I don't know which brother's son is portraying Michael in the film. I want
Yeah.
to say it's Tito's son. I'm not 100% sure.
Right.
But yeah, man, 70 years old, man. I believe, if I'm not
73, I
mistaken.
think.
73, yeah, lived a fruitful life. Countless hits, man. So rest in peace to Tito, man, and prayers to the Jackson family for sure, bro. Cause they had to sacrifice all the kids' lives to like you feel me, entertain us for as many years as they did.
I can't
So
believe you just said that.
thank them for that. And while we at it, shout out to the Waynes too, bro, because they kind of like the same thing. I mean, they are the same thing. The whole family entertaining niggas. So
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. Any closing statements? The Penguin drops today on HBO Max.
Right. And then
Agatha
All Along dropped
I saw some clips.
2
from that.
I
episodes
really
yesterday.
gotta get back on
Wanna
social
check that out?
media.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to check that out. Future drop tonight, like we said.
Yes. I'm very curious. Is it a
Yeah.
return to form?
It's mixtape Future.
That's what I'm saying. Is it a return to form?
One of the records that I heard like a snippet from.
Yeah, you've been praising them snippets, so
that shit
I'm gonna
was
dive in.
go-
I'm gonna dive in tomorrow for sure. I'm gonna
Hold
listen to
Shit
the
on,
show.
work.
I already know this shit on my. Yep, right there.
Y'all know what?
Here,
I
need
still
to.
haven't listened to that Kendrick song.
Oh,
Watch
yeah.
the party die. You'll like it.
I'm sure I
You'll
will.
like
Yeah,
it
you
for
should
sure.
definitely
Because
check
I'm
it out.
biased.
Lecrae, which Kendrick mentioned in the record, he
Yeah.
dropped a response, and D1 did as well. So
Been a while since I heard D1.
Yeah, so they 2 artists that Kendrick mentioned in the record, and they had a response to him in a positive way, obviously, not like going at his neck or
Yeah, yeah. Because Lecrae made like a post. He was like, "Thanks for like give me this exercise or
Yeah.
whatever." And what?
Yeah, I'm excited for the Super Bowl. And like, if he doesn't do any of the disses, I'll be cool. I just want him to do Family Ties, bro. Like, that's all I want. I want that.
Family Ties
Like-
was
Oh,
crazy to
yeah,
hear in person.
I think that. I think that would
they
be.
got to do that.
I think that's probably a certainty though, because that is a stadium record.
Yeah,
yeah.
that has
so
to be done.
has to be done. Yeah.
Let Baby King in the middle. Let him get his stuff off. Like while you're doing your wardrobe change or whatever, then you come back out. We ain't got to even get to your verse, my dog. Let Baby King. I just got to hear those horns, man. Let me hear those horns.
Yeah, they can run that shit.
Let me hear that.
That shit was crazy to hear in person.
I bet it was. I bet it. Where'd you go hear that?
Concert.
Oh, the Mr. Morales.
I didn't see Kendrick in
dope.
concert so many times.
Where-
He was at American Airlines 2022.
Where he did? Where? Oh, that's where they did it at American Airlines.
It was crazy.
Remember the first time we saw Kendrick? We was all
That was
Jesus?
the way in the
That was-
nosebleed.
I've seen him before that.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw Kendrick perform.
that's
Was-
like when you find out. It's like, I know him. You're like, why the
Nah.
fuck you know this nigga?
I
Don't
saw
worry about it.
Kendrick back in the Section
Yeah.
80 days. He performed at Deep Ellum with Schoolboy Q. There's like 40 of us in there. I remember that was
Word.
like mad intimate.
Yeah, I was like, I seen him.
Like, I was like-
I seen him then. I met
Yeah.
this nigga because y'all know back in the day, I used to be a little hot, fast ass girl, and was in the party life and bottle girling and shit. And I was hanging out with this girl at the
Yeah.
time, and we met him. What you making the
Nice.
faces for, nigga? You
We'll
know.
We'll
Or
come back
not.
to that. Glorilla's dropping her
Hell yeah.
album. What is it called? Is it Glorious? What is
Yeah,
it
I think
called? It's Glow something. It's with Glow. It's got Glow in it.
yeah.
Very excited for that.
I am excited for that one.
I think she gonna be around for a long fucking time. And a lot of people say, don't sign the rappers, don't sign the rappers. Yo Gotti thus far has shown he is about his artists and developing them and making sure, you feel me? So shout out to Yo Gotti. I think him fucking with Hov and signing to The Rock for that short amount of time, like around the time where the Down in the DMs era Gotti,
yeah.
like when he was fucking with Hov heavily, I think he really soaked up a lot of game and applied pressure. Moneybagg Yo, Glorilla, even Black Youngster, even wherever he may be. I hope he's all right, Black Youngster. If any rapper turned podcaster should have happened, it should have been Black
Oh,
Youngster.
yeah.
Absolutely hilarious.
That's a
Pure
funny
comedy.
ass nigga.
Pure comedy.
And he Black Youngster would give me more of a Theo Von type of
Yeah.
like, don't talk about the culture. You ain't got to do all that. Just have conversations. because I feel like he is a conversationalist.
Yes.
And he gonna tell it like it is type shit.
Bitch.
So Black Youngster,
Yeah.
do a podcast. Glorilla dropping. We
Hell
got
yeah.
Future dropping. We still got Mos Def daughter. I don't want Layla. You still got her shit in rotation?
Yep. I got her. I've been listening to Doichi a couple times.
Oh, I thought her name was Doche. That's why I call her anyways, because I don't take the time to read because it embarrasses me. So I just, if I see a couple letters, I start throwing it together. Doche, nigga. You don't say Doche, you feel me? Unless somebody say her name and like I know it. Because like if Dawn was like, oh, her name's Diamond, like I ain't got to read that. Like I know it's Diamond. Nobody's publicly said her name that I've heard.
I guess you're right. But no, that album's hard. I told you, I'm not gonna lie, that LL Cool J album was good, bro. I knew
surprised. It would be though.
I was so Q-Tip, bro.
Q-Tip
got the juice, bro.
Also, I don't know if y'all knew this because I didn't know this. Anderson .Paak's putting out a movie with his son.
That's tight.
It's called K-Pops.
Okay.
And it started developing when during the pandemic.
Okay.
His son was heavy into BTS, and because obviously he's half whatever Korean, Japanese, I don't know, but him and his son started doing skits during the pandemic, and then Anderson wrote a movie about the thing. But I I didn't see any clips or anything. I just saw interviews about it.
I'm sold already. Anderson .Paak and his son, cold-blooded.
But he's like, Anderson .Paak's playing like a bar band type of guy.
Okay.
Didn't really give much. I think him and his son are how you say it? Estranged. I think based off of what the couple interviews I saw. I don't know where it's going to be streaming. I know they were at the Canada or Toronto. I don't remember. They were in Canada at the film festival showing it there for the first time. But they were doing like vanity interviews and stuff like that.
Well, hell yeah.
But it looks dope.
Yeah,
it's called K-Pops if y'all can find it.
Yeah, because his son's talented and he's talented as fuck. So I'm in there. You gotta tell me twice.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Other than that, I ain't got nothing else to talk about. You feel me? What y'all got?
I just want to say before we close out, the last time they shot the episode, I wasn't on it because Kris told me I couldn't come because I was scaring the host.
Wow.
And when Dalton asked me about it, I told him that I told her you were being a girl and you would be back. You was done being a girl.
I had to work. I'm bullshitting on
said.
scaring the host.
That is what he said.
We're gonna get into it next time. But Kris, get into
in the what?
Me scaring the host.
We're gonna unpack this on the next episode.
I never said that though.
I'm not.
What is there to get into?
That part. We gonna get into the exes shit.
Oh. Oh, that stuff you want. Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll unpack that and more in the next episode of StepBrothers.
I ain't gonna be here. I actually got to go.
That's fine.
I've
already reached out to one of your exes, and she's gonna fill your place. So.
Is it an ex that I like?
I guess we'll
you
find
always
out.
say you love all
which
your
ex
exes.
Do you dislike?
Yeah,
let's get into who do you dislike?
Okay, here we go.
Maturity.
That's a great place to end right here.
All right, we gonna holler back at y'all.
Incriminates himself and gets me in trouble on top of that.
Well, whoever you think it is,
be good.
All right. Well, thank y'all for coming to episode 272.
I could only think of like two that would do it.
So we'll see y'all next week.
You should have did it.
Remember, guys, don't hop off. Like we gotta wait till uploads. But
y'all should have just like let me show up and there'll be a fourth square and then
maybe
like
I won't. But then again, maybe I will.
Perfect ending.